はい、アウターワールドやっていきたいと思います。じゃあ見えなくなるまで本当はこれぐらいかいいんだろうけど、ちょっと見えないと。バツボタンが決定かな。音大きいかな。このシーンの字幕表示。で、カメラワークはどこ？あ、コントロールか。Y軸は感度。信号なし。ヘルメット表示。これはシールチップ表示。話を聞いてるときに投票する。ああ、なるほど。会話選択がある。仲間の輪郭にアウトラインをすることで、他の NPC より際立って見えます。ああ、やった方がいいのかな。当時のハードでいこう。
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
まあ政府に騙されて行っちゃった。そういう話か。専門分野。ベローアベレージの 性はペナルティをしています。どういうこと？
You could survive on the surface of Tartarus, briefly.
Where are you? 強さ、近接でのダメージと運べる武器の総量。器用だ。接近攻撃の速度と範囲攻撃のリロード。近接と接近。クリティカル。ヘッドショット、ダメージボーナス。どこがいいんだ？よし、知力全振りとかできる。
If I had your brains 30 years ago, we might not be in this mess.
ああ、3ポイントしかない。
You've got a once-in-a-generation mind. If I had this one's charisma, people might actually talk to me.
いやー、これ結構難しいな。ああ、さっきの効果で変わってきてるのかな。この辺りがクリティカルか。どうやって振るんだろう。ああ、ここを選べばいいのか。
A gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus. I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
入植者。ああ、なるほど。これは持たざるものってやつか。いやー、細かいな。飲酒効果。へえ。光学、回避、N 線。N 線ってなんだろう。放射線かな。適正。大食いってこと。腐食マイナス3。ひらめき。ひらめきってなんだろう。医学。プラズママイナス3。科学。科学者助手がいいか。説得か。
I do have a lot of dirty test tubes.
顔パターンが、だいぶ変わる。男性、女性、どっちがいいんでしょうね。ちょっと待って。 性別変えよう。まあまあ顔はまともな感じのが多いですね。男性でも問題なさそうだ。ただ最初なんで。どんなのがいいだろう。3が候補かな。5と3はどう違う。若干違う。鼻筋が違うんだ。アジアっぽいやつとか。これが、でもちょっと違うか。3かな。5はちょっと細いよね、鼻が。肌の色。あんまり真っ白も面白くないんだよね、瞳の色。青い。パープルもある。派手だな。派手なカラコンだな。普通のないの？普通って言ったらおかしいけど。落ち着いた感じがいい。瞳の幅。じゃあ額の幅か。広がって、こっちが狭まるか。半ぐらい。膨らみ。ぺったりにすると、あれなんだよね。若干かっこ悪くなる。額の長さ。これは、年齢に影響してくる。目の大きさ。じゃあ、横か。縦。高さを変えるのか。5。ちょっと若すぎる。ちょっとして、口が。ちっちゃめにして、ちょっと厚みがいる。あんまり厚み出ないな。傾き。長さ。高さって考えたらいいか。髪の毛。髪型。どんな感じがいいんでしょうね。SF だと一人はいそうな、こんな感じ。かっこいい。宇宙ってロングの人いるんだろうか。一応女の子っぽい方がいいのかな。 12もいいね。ただすごい真面目な感じだね。位置もかっこいいな、でも。12にしよう。髪の色。青色。紫。派手派手ですな。緑いいな。すごい緑。シルバーっぽい。黒。赤。緑がすごい生えてたな。いいっすね。リリアっぽいですね。若干、これぐらいかな。光の当て具合でだいぶ違うと思うんだけど。眉の形。細い、太い、丸い。繋がってる。姿勢全振りなので、これぐらいがいいかな。強くもなく弱くもなくぐらいがいい。ひげ？女性でもひげつけられる。女性だよね。ここは抜きにしようか。特徴、メイク。なるほど。なるほど。遊んでるメイク多いな。黒。なるほど。そばかすいいな。強めのそばかすだ。これ黄色い。唇だけ、鼻血が出てる。面白い。ちょっと傷っぽい感じのメイクか。なるほど。そばかすのちょっと乗ったぐらいがいいな。汚れ。めっちゃ汚れてる。これなしでしょ。傷も、だいたい傷は入れないよね。年齢。シワか。シワというよりは、あれですね。吸引失敗みたいな感じ。これなしでいくか。で、次へ、名前。カタカナ入るのかな。X をして、カタカナでいけるのかな。次へ。で、概要か。価格全振り。OK。
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
入植者の蘇生から始める。
Please power down your engines and prepare to be
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
飛ばされたってことかな。
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
L が長押しで走る。お、なんかなんかトロピカルな感じですね。スニーキングやしゃがむってことですね。逃げられた。よし。動きは軽快だな。 取れた。すっごい動物の音が聞こえる。あ、なんか敵がいる。察知メーターで敵の状態がついてない疑わしい警戒体制。あ、なんか上がった。なるほど。三角が上がると警戒がある。視界か。あ、これは敵視。あ、バレた。これ上がれないようになってるのかな。拾えない。めっちゃ犬の声がする。何？
You see now, you've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side
な
effects.
るほど。音がいっぱい聞こえる。顔がよく見えない。L1。はいはいはい。
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
はいはいはい。まあとりあえず。
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one.
あ、会話で経験
Hope
し
you
よう
don't
と。
mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
気遣いを見せるか問題に入るかみたいな感じ。
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time.
アドレナ
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
ああ、なるほどね。あ、説得がいいかな。
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
サルツナ。塩ツナ缶みたいな感じかな。ホープって何？
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
はい、武器が手に入りました。R2 で攻撃。あ、俺。確か撃てるんだけど。おう。はい、リロードが四角。これどういくんだ？あ、これで壊せってことか。
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
冷凍冬眠の合併症検出タクティカルタイムディレーション。なるほど。なるほどね。これで避けろってことか。あ、違う。なんか使った。違う。あ、R1か。あ、死んだ。早っ。ああ、なるほど。これでセーブデータからやり直せるってことか。まずこっちを、いや、これ破壊したんじゃん。オッケー。あった。あ、二段回避みたいなのができる。左右だけ。体力は自動回復。ハードにした分敵が強いのかな、これ。あ、いっぱい入ってくる。これなんだ？ハッキングと ああ、磁気ピックがあと2ついるってことか。終わってないかな。何も持ってない。アイテムとかを目に見つつ行った方がいいんでしょうね。ああ、赤が照準か。難しい。ノーマルで行った方がいいかな。こっからか。ここに多分誘い込んで、欲しい。勝手になってきた。ああ、なるほど。体力が少なくなったからか。あれ、もう一人はどこ行った？死んじゃった？T&L の武器に手をかければかけると敵を任せることができます。日記と地図。セーブしないと結構大変なような気がしてきた。あれ、もう一人の遺体はどこ行ったんだろう。 上がってきてないですよね。爆破していなくなったってことかな。ヘッドショットで知らない体力か。きついなぁ。ちょっと回復してから。あれなんだ。キノコ。二人相手はきついな。一人が離れたら武器の交換どうするんだろう。コントロールボタンの割り当て、次の武器、三角か。L2 で攻撃で L3 でガードか。ダメだ、食らうじゃん。3体来るのか。これは第5さん。全開はしないか。落ち着けば大丈夫か。切れた。お、なんかいっぱい武器くれる。あれ、もう一個の遺体がどこだ。あれ、もう一人はどこ行ったろう。あった。体が。えぐい。性能は一緒か。オプションってなんだろう。なるほど。 状態99。ああ、なるほどね。セーブされたから、これでいいか。敵じゃないのか。
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Mm-hmm. まあ武器を売り込むための警備会社みたいな感じかな。とりあえず説得でいい。
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
なんか攻めに行った。おお、なんかやってる。コンパッチやってる。
I just earned a fine bonus.
出た。お、ピストルが入った。
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork. This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
ぱい見るとこあるな。
Please be advised that using
あ、パラメータを変えれるのか。ビット。
the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
つまりこの船はこの後いっぱい使えるってこと。エンジンかな。
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
船が喋ってるのは壊されないように案内してるってこと。略奪証拠。
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
コーヒーメーカーかな。
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
なんか文字がさっき出た。船の制御装置。
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
うんうん。
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3,
失敗
2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Unreliable.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
レベルが上がりました。クレオおばさん23ってなんだろう。ああ、職種の、あれかな。冷凍睡眠スーツでエンジニアリングが5上がってるってことか。説得が異様に強い。スクランブル。ああ、なるほど。困惑とかそういうことか。混乱か。奇襲攻撃。例えばここに会話を振ると、これで、多分いきなりはいらないと思うんだね。そうすると、まあ、10をちょっと上げた方がいいか。ロケーションヒット効果。で、あと近接か。これでいいかな。OK。ああ、なるほど。弱点部位かな。 これは装備でもないのか。特殊技能の選択。特殊技能ポイントで買うことができる。まあ、体力上げた方がいいかな、まずは。
What can I... Goodbye. The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
たくましく生きていかないといけないよね、これ。殺しちゃってもいいんだよね。他のアイテムないのかな。草が拾えたりとか。おー、なんだこれ。プライマル。いた。意外に足が弱い。 ちょっと待ってね。保存、セーブしよう。強い。後でいっか。おそらくまだ必要ではないと思う。誰か死んでる。声が聞こえるのが怖いな。なんか強そう。ベヒーモス。カエルかな。がいると。どっから撃たれてる？痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。 これ自動保存が効いてないのかな。タウンリーダー。お墓？なんだあの建物は。広いなぁ。死んだ。スペランカーか。FPS としてはすごく操作はしやすい方だと思う。素直に街に行きなさいって感じだかな。
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder come stalking out the shadows. Oh, worse. Unemployed cannibals. You ever seen a marauder hold down a job? Or put a stake into society? Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Martin Abernathy.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the Aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking? Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you. Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble?
クエストトラッカーには進行中のクエストの目的が表示されます。レジャーのクエストから、進行中のこれかな、メインクエスト。メインクエストはこっちに行く。あ、失敗なんかもあるんだ。目的、これがクエストの場所か。これは何だろう。高速移動、離着陸か。ああ、はいはい、さっき来たところ。話せるんだ。
Beats working at the cannery.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
酒。いきなりアイテムは転がってないか。盗むはあれか、悪い行為か。ビットカートリッジ欲しいな。わあ、キャプテンか。サイコログ。 いろいろあるけど、盗むっていう選択肢になるってことですよね。で、それだと評価が変わってくるってことかな。ですよね。エッジウォーター発見。さあ、借金の取り立てに3箇所、4箇所、あ、人がいる。
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt
シャレ
tuna.
ツなマグロ。アーバー。
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
あら、そっか、これか。サイラスから滞納金の回収を頼まれた。
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
強そうな武器が。これ大処理か。
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
まあ末端は分かんないってこと。
Something to report?
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
Carry on.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
なるほど。まずはジャンク品を売ったらいいのかな。大したお金にはならないですね。ちゃんとお金貸さないといけない。何かな。弱い足が。
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Nothing I can do about that.
If you're falling sick, I don't want...
どっから入るんだろう。
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson.
この人が一番めんどくさいって言ってた。
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. And become the town pariah? I'm already the oldest worker in town. I don't need to give him another reason to avoid me. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man? There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
また牧師が出た。 あれ、この人が一番簡単だった。
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
まあ妥当な話だね。地図は、こっちか。
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility, alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits. Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
やるしかないけどね。
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Okay. 上か。上にいるんだ。
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
ああ、なるほど。
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Oh, Eugene.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. First of all, that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives. Somebody's been spinning a tale about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
Yeah.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence? Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
心証があり、まあもともとそうか。あとは、どこに行けばいいのかな。 ルドビックは外にいるのか。OK。それ行きましょう。一回セーブしないとまずいよね。ソルツナサーモンの略称かな。 The only source of protein a busy workers needs。 重労働者にプロテイン。マップがないのかな。マップがないよ。地下。盗んじゃっていいのかな。あ、目撃されなければいいんだ。着陸。
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
58、36。サイラスのとこに戻って、終了かな。お、端末がある。非常に雰囲気がいいですね。あ、サイラスは外にいるからそうなの。こっち側から出た方が近いのかな。
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got...
Hey. What do you think you're doing?
怒られた。
Please don't make any trouble for me, okay?
なるほど。それで評価がどのように変わるのかな。不評 1%。なるほど。
I don't know you. Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Coming right up.
商売スキルは会話スキルの最高位と同じ価値があり、交渉人にアイテムを売買する際の交渉に使われます。高い。水が高い。
The latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
Move along.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
Hey.
Another day at the cannery.
They start asking you for some medicine, come tell me. I'll set them straight. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler. Waste of company ammo!
You don't want me breathing on you.
Sick days come out of my pay.
Something's not right. Dissident neutralized!
バレない。なんかやってきたね。
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
さっきので評価は下がるのかな。あるではないんだ。OK だね。セーブして、ああ、いいですね。こういうロード画面。大好きです。インターナルアナトミー。解剖図ってことか。よっしゃ、盗んじゃうぜ。
Viable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. No can do. This is my post, and I must defend it with my life. I heard you've been crossing off Marauders for Reyes, though. Good on you.
Naるほど。じゃあ、この辺りにしとくかな。なかなか面白いですね。もうちょっとまだまだやれることがいっぱいありそうですね。じゃあ一 旦ここで終了したいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。さあ、これも終了できるのかな？オプションでメインメニュー。OK。あ、保存なしで終わったのか。ではまた次回をお楽しみに。またねー。